Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below. Hey, what's up guys? erivera94 back again here. This time I am bringing you my top 10 action figures of 2018. The video is finally here. I have been in progress of making this video. It takes me a lot of time to gather all together this list. It's very difficult. This year especially was very difficult to put this list together. But before I get started, I want to give a big thanks to a bunch of people here. 2018 was an amazing year. I believe this was probably one of the best years for action figure collectors out there. I mean, lots of good stuff came out, and this is why it made it difficult for me to formulate this list. But first, before anything else, I want to give a huge thank you to all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. If you guys don't know yet, I have reached 15,000 subscribers. It has been a long road. It's been a slow growing process, but it's growing every day. Appreciate all you guys that subscribed, and let's keep it going. I plan on doing a giveaway for 20,000 subscribers, so let's get us up there. Hopefully we can make it this year, and we'll do a giveaway. I don't know what's going to be part of it, but I'll do a huge video just on that. Next up, I gotta thank Articulated Comic Book Art, ACBA, Book Nice 10, then my man Todd Ortiz, Rectangular, Big Bad Toy Store, Ageless Geeks, One Stop Toy Shop. Big thanks to Marvelous News, Toy News Eye, Jedi Insider. Big thanks to Brian Alvear, my friend, and Chris Lyons for this dial here. A lot of people ask where this dial came from. It is made by a man called Chris Lyons. You can find him on Instagram and Facebook. And last but not least, of course, my brother for always supporting me in my videos. Alright, so the figures you see in front of you aren't even my top 10 figures, but they are indeed my honorable mentions, and these aren't even all of them. This is by far the biggest list of honorable mentions that I have ever made for any of the years. I think I started doing the top 10 videos for 2014 was the first one I ever did, and I've never had a list this big for my honorable mentions. The ones that could have made it but couldn't because it was only top 10. I swear I almost made a top 15 video because there was so many figures. Just gritting my teeth and trying to decide who makes the cut, who makes the list. It's very difficult. So everyone you see here are excellent figures in their own right. I'm going to go through them real quick so I don't make this video too long. But first we have the SH Figuarts Go Tanks on the left here. The SH Figuarts Old Man Luke. We have the Mezco Toys Michael Myers. The Figma Portal figures, the Peabody and Atlas, which are the white robots right here. The Sand Raised on Earth Goku figure. Tarkin for Black Series. We have the Batman Beyond Mezco 112 exclusive. We have the NECA God of War Kratos from the new video game. We have the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure in the back there. The SH Figuarts Infinity War version of Hulk. We have the Archangel, the newly repainted release one. Then we have the Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer on the very front, followed by the Black Series Target exclusive Gamorrean Guard. Right behind him we have the Deadpool, regular Deadpool from the Deadpool wave, Mysterio from the Spider-Man wave, the Riobot Iron Giant in the very back middle. All you see is his face, but he's back there. Then we have the Marvel Legends Cable in front of him. To the right, we have the SH Figuarts Thanos from Infinity War, followed by the SH Figuarts Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. In front of them, we have SH Figuarts Ben Kenobi, the Mezco Toys, Doctor Strange, and lastly, in this picture here, we have the Marvel Legends suited Tony Stark from the Marvel Studios 10th Anniversary Walmart exclusive 2-pack. Then we have the Goku Black SH Figuarts figure. Didn't make it, but almost did. Followed by the Star Wars The Black Series. It pained me not to put this one in. The Captain Rex figure. What a beautiful figure. I think it's literally the best Star Wars Black Series figure this year, period. This is a great figure. You guys got to pick this one up. Then we have the SH Figuarts Bulma, the Dragon Ball Bulma. Well deserving of a top 10 spot. Followed by the Mezco 112 Collective Old Man Logan figure. Marvel Legends Jim Lee version of Wolverine, the iconic Tiger Stripe Wolverine. The one and only Master Roshi from the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. And these are incomplete, but the Build-A-Figure Apocalypse and the Build-A-Figure Monster Venom are well deserving as an honorable mention. Oh, Also, a few of them that I couldn't get in the video, I don't have them in hand for whatever reason, is the Deadpool with boxers and the SPDR, the Spider Build-A-Figure. Alright guys, let's get this show on the road. Time for my official top 10 action figures. Starting it off with the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Thanos figure. This is by far, in my opinion, the best Thanos comic figure released ever for Legends, for any line, I guess, for this scale, for sure, because they did release the Build-A-Figure. This is using the buck of the Build-A-Figure that came out years ago, and they did not paint that one as well as this one. This was absolutely beautiful in my opinion. It came with an extra head, an angry head, and a hand with the gauntlet and a hand without the gauntlet. So accessories were there, the articulation was there, and the look, the paint, and everything about the figure is wonderful. And it pains me to list this guy so high on the list as the number 9 spot on my top 10. But there's so many other figures that just beat it by a little bit. But here we have the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends Thing figure, finishing off our Fantastic Four team that was exclusive to Walgreens only. They released every member of the team one by one, including Silver Surfer, even though he's not part of the team. We have a whole entire team now for an updated Marvel Legends Hasbro, and they did a fantastic job. This is by far one of the best Marvel Legends ever made by Hasbro. Came with extra hands and an extra face with a neutral face on it. What more can you ask for $20? This wasn't even a Build-A-Figure. They could have easily made this a Build-A-Figure, but no, this was only a measly $20 at Walgreens for all this. Sitting back on number 8, we have the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations, the Iron Man Mark IV from Iron Man 2. This figure is perfect to recreate the scene when he was sitting in the Randy's Donuts right before Nick Fury approaches him. Coming with alternate faces, wearing glasses and without glasses, and a box of donuts. I, as an Iron Man fan, totally geeked out when this was released. I love this piece right here. This is one of my favorite Iron Man figures to date, and it really is well deserving of the praise and to be on this list because it is a fantastic figure. Figuarts, or I should say Bandai Tamashii, does a great job with their Iron Man figures always, in my opinion, and there is no difference here. You can pose him with the helmet on. Comes with your normal blast effects, your feet effects, your repulsor effects, a bunch of hands, you know, fist, open palm, closed palm, whatever you may think of. Everything that pretty much these Iron Man figures always come with. And also, if you get the US release, he came with a Hall of Armor piece to complete our Hall of Armor SH Figuarts. Now we're only missing Mark 1. Slicing his way into the number 7 spot, we have the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks. Where do I start with this one? I mean, the playability is off the chain on this guy, coming with a lot of accessories, his swords, the sheath, and even the Sword of Hope. Look at here, he even comes with a normal head and a Super Saiyan head. This is why I had to buy two. You know, you gotta pose one regular and one in Super Saiyan form, so that's what I did. Not only does he come with the Sword of Hope, he comes with a broken sword, which is the reason why he needs to use the Sword of Hope, and a full sword to wield or to sheath into his sword sheath, of course. Pounding his way into the number 6 spot, just barely missing the top 5, we have the Mezco Toys 112 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man figure. This was a huge surprise for me. Never would have expected this figure to be in my top 10 list, let alone number 6. I mean, this is a fantastic figure for any Popeye fan, and even those that aren't even huge fans, you just gotta enjoy the figure here. I mean, this guy comes packed in with a lot of accessories, a lot of things that he doesn't even use all the time, like a telescope, a compass. We get 3 different hats on this guy, 2 different faces, 6 pipes. We get a can of spinach that's not broken and one that's open. I mean, I love it. I mean, the amount of accessories, the amount of detail on this guy, the fabric came out perfect, and for the normal retail $80 for a Mezco figure, this was well worth the purchase, and I definitely do recommend this guy. Alright, and we've made it to our top 5. Who's it going to be? Who's going to make number 5 in our top 5 of 2018? The one and only NECA TMNT Ninja Turtles. Now, I'm counting all 4 of these turtles as one because you can't just simply pick one out of the 4. These were released in San Diego Comic-Con, also released on their website. I was lucky enough to grab it off the website with the diorama. So very happy about that. These were the most sought after figures in that convention this year. Lucky for the guys that missed out, we are getting these re-released at GameStops. These 4 turtles, at least the San Diego Comic Con exclusive here, came packed in with lots of accessories. They also did get an awesome box of pizza, which Michelangelo is holding right now, and they're all already cut and sliced up so every turtle can hold one. Each turtle comes with their own hands. Also a canister of ooze came included in this pack, and if I'm missing anything else, I do apologize. The amount of nostalgia and detail and accessories and just fun factor in this pack, just these are among NECA's finest works. I mean, they are an awesome toy company alone, you know, with the regular releases, but this right here, I mean, I'm not even that huge of a Ninja Turtle fan, and this is my top 5. This is my number 5. For any fan of that era of Turtles, of that movie, I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice by not getting these in your collection. And laughing his way into number 4, we have the one and only, the MDX Mezco exclusive Joker figure. This was a figure I actually never got around to reviewing on the channel, which I am so upset about. But by the time I got this figure, it was well after the release, and I just never got around to it because just more new stuff kept coming out and coming out. It was just one of those that just never made it to the channel, and it sucks because this is my number 4 on my list. This is a perfect Joker figure. There's the regular release next to him, and already that figure alone was a great Joker, but they just went above and beyond with this exclusive version, making it one of the most sought after exclusives of Mezco figures this year. He came packed in with his trench coat, and that's what makes this figure that much better with the hat on. He's got extra accessories on top of the regular release with the same great articulation and details on the face sculpts. One of the best Joker face sculpts I've seen. We are officially in our top 3, and standing up as number 3, we have the Mezco exclusive Punisher Spec Ops version. And if anybody else is counting, that is my 3rd Mezco figure on my list. Madness, because those of you who have been following me for a while, I just got into Mezco 112, and it's all Brian Alvera's fault. Friend of mine, local friend of mine that got me into the series, and here I am, you know. This Punisher is one of their best once again. I mean, I think this is their 4th or 5th one. They've released Punishers before, and it's something about Punisher that I don't know if they just try harder or what, but each and every one of their Punisher figures have come out one of the best, you know. Especially the first official release, and then they made the all armored up version with a bunch of guns. That one I never got, but I only do have the regular release in this one here. But just everything about this figure came out nice. I mean, he's got the same sculpt, the same face sculpts, aside from this masked face, which is a brand new sculpt for this Spec Ops figure. He has a bunch of guns, which is all in a duffel bag that he comes with, which is a nice added touch. A silencer for the guns, and it wasn't until I bought a Punisher that I figured out that Mezco figures, their guns actually cock back. You can remove the magazines. It was like insane for me because I've never seen that type of detail on a 6-inch figure from any line. So that's what makes Mezco so special, on top of the fabric and the cloth that they use. And I don't know of anybody that wasn't after this guy when he released. I truly believe that this year was probably Bandai Tamashi's best year for their Dragon Ball Z line for SH Figuarts. Every month we had a release. Some months we had 2, but almost every release was just fantastic. And this Majin Buu was one of my most anticipated figures for a very long time. Actually, I never even thought we would get this Fat Buu version. I thought we would always get the Kid Buu, the final form, or whatnot. But we got the Fat Buu, the first form, and we're getting the Super Buu, which is the second form, later this year. Me crossing my fingers now for a Kid Buu. Hope they do all the Majin Buu forms, and I hope they do Frieza, Cell, and all those other villains, because they all have multiple forms. But this Majin Buu came with much excitement on my end, and it really came through for me. Not only did Tamashii figure out a way to articulate a very fat, obese character, but they added accessories and different faces. The only thing he was lacking is some steam effects, and that's about it. I mean, everything else came out great. This is as best what you could do with a character of this size for articulation, and they really did a good job. I'm actually patting myself on the back for not including so many Dragon Ball figures this year in my top 10 list, because I tend to include around 3 or 4 almost every year, because it is truly my favorite action figure line that I own. So if I was to include figures on the list, there's going to be a good amount from them. But there was just so many other good figures this year from other lines that just beat my beloved SH Figuarts DBZ figures by a little bit, that I had to respectfully take them off and put the rightful winners, at least in my opinion, for the top 10 spots. But Majin Buu definitely deserves a number 2 spot on my list. And I'm not wasting any time here, going to go straight to the number 1 spot. Flying his way to the top, the one and only Mezco 112 Collective Classic, the Invincible Iron Man figure. I don't know where to start with this guy, but all I can say is that he's my favorite figure of the year. I mean, this figure is absolutely beautiful. I have to respect the amount of detail and the beautiful work, the sculpt, the paint, the accessories of this figure, the quality. I mean, it's heavy, it's made of die-cast, it's got some plastic parts, it's got light up features, it has a unmasked face where you can put the face mask on his head with a magnet. He's got a rocket launcher, he's got repulsor, but I mean, everything that any Iron Man collector would want, he comes with. This was Mezco's first attempt, not counting the MDX exclusive version of this exact same figure. They actually released the exclusive version first before the regular release, but it is sporting the exact same body mold and accessories that the normal release comes with. Alright guys, I want to thank you guys for checking out my top 10 video. I hope you guys enjoyed my list. I hope you guys will comment your list down below. We all got our different lists, and I'm very curious to see everyone's top 10 list for the fantastic year of 2018 for figures. I mean, it was a great year for collectors, and it's looking like another great year in 2019. Only gets better. So looking forward to a great 19. Hope you guys had a happy new year, happy holidays, and whatnot. I've been pumping out videos like crazy. If you haven't noticed, almost 2 videos per day, just trying to get you guys the most of these reviews. All these figures that have been coming out at the same time has been insane, but I'm trying my best, working hardest to get some reviews out for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not done so already, you know the drill, and as always, have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.